Hey now everyone, thanks for watching. This is Salty Peppers. Remember to like and subscribe. I forgot to say that on my previous video, so be sure to do it this time because I didn't mention it last time. I know I said on my last video that the next product I was going to do was 1989 Fleer, but I think we're going to hold off on that until Thursday because I just had a weekend out in the desert, Palm Springs, and I was able to find while I was out there a couple of products I wasn't able to find around here where I live. I found this at a Walmart out there, and then when I returned, I was also able to find more of the new tops at my personal favorite shop, South Bay Sports Cards. They call it South Bay Baseball Cards here. This is my favorite shop ever. They are great. They've been in business for a really long time. Ian, their owner or president, it looks like, is a super nice guy. So if you're in the South Bay of LA, you know, the beach cities, whatever, if you're in striking distance of Lolita, I definitely recommend it. It's a great shop. And like I said, Ian is usually there when I go there. He's super nice and friendly. He'll make you feel right at home. I was also able, while I was there, to find these. Saturday Night Fever, featuring the late, great John Travolta. He's not late. But I'm going to try these as well. These are weird. They are from 1977, I believe he said. Yeah, 1977. And they were printed by Donruss, which I didn't know actually made things pre-80s baseball cards. So that's pretty cool. But I am dying to open these. I was going to wait till Tuesday to put up a video, but I think this one's going up early because I just want to get these open. So we have a blaster box and a hobby jumbo pack, rather. I hope you all had a good weekend. I spent the weekend moving, so finding some baseball cards in the midst of that was a nice little break from the sweating in the desert that I was doing. Oscar Mercado. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not an expert on baseball. I've been out of baseball, the sport, as long as I've been out of baseball cards since, like I told you in my last video, since about the early 90s. I always kind of paid attention, but I don't know. I'm getting more and more re-interested in that sport. Garrett Cooper, Brad Hand, Dario Agrazal. I honestly don't know who any of these guys are. Anthony Rendon. I know this guy, Vlad Guerrero Jr. We will set him off to the side. I know he's one of the big rookies. It seems like he's been a rookie for about 3 years now, so who knows. But Tyler Beatty, Ketel Marte, hope I'm saying that right. Looks like I got something shiny coming up. That's cool. Chris Paddock. I know I've seen his cards, I believe, in Bowman, so I'm going to set him off to the side. Jorge Polanco, the Yankees. I'm not familiar with them. Or the Cardinals. What are they? Some sort of minor league team? That's cute. Anyway, go Cubs. Close call. Looks like tie goes to the runner, I believe. Scott Kingery. Masahiro Tanaka. And just before I go any further, let's take a look at these cards. Let's take a good deep dive on these cards and the design specifically. When I first saw the design for this series, I thought it was pretty solid. I really, really, really hated last year's Topps design. Let me see. I think I have one right here. It just, no offense to Topps or anything, but I think this design is pretty terrible. The names are in the wrong places. I don't know. I hate the background. It just feels kind of cheap when you look at it. It's just not the Topps cards I've come to know. That being said, these are a much better design, I think. The only problem is the more I look at it, the less I like this one as well. I don't quite understand what's going on with this. It kind of looks... I showed my wife, and she says, and I agree with her, that these kind of look like sports graphics, like ESPN or something. And I think they're trying to mimic that. And I think that's kind of the wrong direction for them from a graphic design standpoint, but what do I know? Daniel Palka, Chicago White Sox. Looks like he might be numbered. No, he's not. He's just a shiny fella. He's a great big shiny fella. Joey Votto, Miguel Cabrera. Now, this is cool. This I like. This 1985 Topps design, I think, is one of their strongest designs ever. I think it works on all levels. I love the font choices. I love the way this is on an angle. It's not so buttoned down, bolted down. Like, it feels kind of fun. It feels like something could have come out in the 60s or the 80s or now. So I think this 85 design is just fantastic, and I love these throwback cards. So this is pretty cool if you ask me. But you didn't. Bobby Bradley? I'm just kidding, you guys. Andrew Haney? See, and that's the other problem is I like the text running up the side on certain Topps designs, but this you have to turn the cards often to read them, which is silly. And I don't know why you couldn't put that down here, but then it would look like past designs. I don't know. This feels like a warmed over sort of tweak of, I don't know, like 2018 or something, you know? AJ Puck, I know he's one of the big rookies, so I'm glad to get him. Sandy Alcantara. Francisco Lindor, who I believe just got traded, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Tyler Glasnow. You say Kikuchi, I say Kakachi. Mike Soroka. I know he is an up-and-coming young pitcher in the Braves organization, who I don't know if they've ever had any good pitchers or not, but just kidding. Adam Frazier. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking out of my ass. Tommy Edman. Josh Flehy. Lewis Thorpe. Gene Segura. I don't know if you guys are fans of Tom Segura, but I always think of them when I see Gene Segura. Atlanta Braves. Seriously, though, if you don't watch the Your Mom's House podcast on YouTube, check it out. If you like Tom Segura or if you like comedy or laughing, I definitely recommend Your Mom's House. And you'll understand why Gene Segura makes me think of them every time. Shout out to Your Mom's House. Atlanta Braves. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some good cards. Goodbye Home Run. Cubs celebrate Schwarber's walk-off. I remember that. I was watching that game. Roberto Perez. Freddie Peralta. I'm not a fan of the horizontal layout with this set either. I'm telling you, the more I look at these designs, the less I like them. They work better than last year's, but I mean, I don't know. I would love to have a shot at redesigning certain sets. On a future video, I think I will share some of my baseball card designs and really put my money where my mouth is, show what I think works just as a designer, and you guys could either, sign off or laugh at me or do whatever you want. Michael Baez, Roberto Osuna, Josh Rojas, Tommy LaStella. He used to be in the Cubs organization. Sean Murphy and Jock Pederson. So, not the greatest pack, not the worst pack. About what I was expecting. I bought these, like I said, again at South Bay Baseball Cards. Check them out; they're awesome. We'll put those guys down here, and now I have the blaster. I love that they have Pete Alonso as their kind of marquee athlete for this release. Pete Alonso is somebody I am a believer in. I can't believe he's not getting more hype than he is after winning Rookie of the Year, hitting 53, I think it was, home runs to break the record, and winning the Home Run Derby for the All-Star game. This guy is like a young Mark McGwire or something. Like he's just putting up crazy numbers, and I can't believe he's not getting more love, at least from the collectors market. You hear more about like the Wander Francos of the world, or even like Vlad Guerrero still, which I think will change eventually. I do want to kind of just brag about something here. Pete Alonso is my boy. I love him. I think he's awesome. And that has been ever since I got this, which was the best thing by far I pulled out of Topps Chrome last year. Autograph of his rookie debut card, Chrome. I was planning on selling this, but I just like it so much, I don't think I want to let it go. And plus, I think his cards are going to appreciate because he's going to have a pretty stellar season, I believe. And just to kind of show you guys one other thing I've gotten recently, I picked this up. I don't know if you guys are UFC fans. I'm a huge UFC fan. And this young lady, Valentina Shevchenko, retained her title this weekend. I hope you guys watched, but if not, she absolutely dismantled her opponent, Kaylin Chookagian, I believe is how it's pronounced. But what's cool is her name is Valentina Shevchenko, but her nickname is The Bullet, and she just signs her autograph bullet, which I think is pretty ballsy and rad. So I was glad to get that as well. I don't think I'll be selling that either. I just like that for my personal collection. But yeah, just to show off a little bit, share, I guess I would call it if I didn't want to sound braggy. But who really brags about autograph cards? Really? Really gonna brag about that? All right, so let's open up this blaster box featuring my man Pete Alonso, the polar bear. The polar bear. I don't know, man. Like, what if he hit 60 home runs this year? Wouldn't that be nuts? That would be nuts, if you ask me. All right, so what do we got inside here? I know there's some kind of weird manufactured relic, which I don't know. I saw these on another video too. I think it was Jab's family that was opening Tops, and he showed how there's coupons inside, which to me seems a little silly. I don't quite know what they're doing. I mean, I get what they're doing. They're trying to get you thinking about future releases and kind of advertise them in the form of a coupon. I get it, but I don't know, man. It kind of cheapens the whole thing if you ask me. All right, so what do we got here? You get a lot for your money. I paid $20 for this at Walmart. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of 14 cards a piece. If you guys are interested in the odds of pulling stuff, you can go ahead and pause that. I don't really pay much attention to this. I just kind of like pulling autographs, but I don't seem to have the best luck. So when I get something like this, it's a big deal for me. And what we got here? We got one exclusive rookie card retrospective, rookie card logo medallion card. That's a mouthful. Let's see what we got. Feels substantial. It is. Oh my God! It's Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is my favorite athlete of all time. We will get into that in a future video. This is awesome. This is legitimately cool and worth the money. I love it. I love it. Look at that. Look at that thickness. It's so thick and meaty. Oh my goodness. And Bo Jackson. Look at that. That is awesome. This is a really cool card. Legitimately, this was worth the $20 for me personally, as a huge Bo Jackson fan. We are going to take old Pete now. We'll take, she just want her friend. We'll take old Pete down and we'll put Bo up. How about that? I'll put Pete in the back there. That's pretty rad. I am legitimately kind of excited about that. For as far as the manufacturer relic goes, that's a really cool one. Sorry, I'm kind of gushing over over Bo Jackson, who's, like I said, my favorite ever. Anyway, Blake Parker. Shane Green, Jose Martinez, Randall Grichuk, Jorge Soler, who also was on the Cubs. They should have not let him go, if you ask me. If I was running the team, I would have hung on to him. Anthony Rendon. Steven Strasburg, league leader card. That's pretty cool. This is a nice looking card. I like that photo. The design kind of works here when the background is dark and the side is light. The backs suck. No offense, Tops. The backs are weak sauce. The backs are pretty boring. They are pretty lame. But I like Steven Strasburg. So Andrew Heaney, another AJ Puck. I'd really like to get that Yordan Alvarez. I'm curious to see how he does this season, and if the whole Astros cheating scandal, garbage can banging, helped him, with his performance, or if that was all him. Because if it was all him, he's got a bright future. Sandy Alcantara, Gleyber Torres, another throwback. I love these cards. I think these are so cool. You know what it is? I just like the old design so much better. I just like the old design so much better than these. Acuna Jr., that's cool. Yohan Moncada and Nelson Cruz. So that was a pretty cool pack, I suppose. Pack number 2. Yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you watched the UFC or did something fun. Let's see. Adam Frazier, Tommy Edman, Josh Flemmy, Tommy Pham, Anthony Rendon again, Andrew Chaffin, Tyler Alexander, Dale Murphy, Bobby Bradley. Guys, I can barely read. I got to be honest with you. I'm almost illiterate. Reese Hoskins, no fooling. No fooling. Juan Soto. Who's a JD Martinez? Yeah. Who's this? I don't. Some young up and coming fella. Mike Trout. Brandon Woodruff. All right. Guys, I can't stop looking at this. It's such a nicely produced card. I just got to hand it the tops on that one. As much crap as I'm talking about their design sense, that is a great card. The only thing is, I mean, it's cool because it looks like one of their older sets. I'm just saying. Let's see if we can get that Yordan Alvarez here. Tyler Glasnow. You say Kikuchi. I say Mike Soraka again. I'm starting to see some patterns in their collation of these packs. Oakland Athletics. Robbie Grossman. That's a pretty great picture. Jalen Davis rookie card. Let's hang on to him. Jesus Luzardo, Carlos Correa, Brian Abreu, Miguel Cabrera. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because we're already 16 minutes in. Robin Yount, Chris Bryant, my man. Nick Markakis, Luke Voigt. Let's go to the next pack. Brandon Bell. See, I don't like when I have to turn the cards to read them. That's not good. Here's my man, Pete Alonso, League Leaders. That's a nice one. We'll put him off to the side there. Merrill Kelly, Ken Giles, Travis Demerit, Johnny Cueto. I remember this guy. Cleveland Indians team card. Clayton Kershaw, Ramon Laureano, Cole Calhoun, Castillo, who's that? Luis Castillo, Bregman, Blake Trinan, and this was stuck to the back of the other card, Christian Vasquez. All right, I'll be honest, I don't know who a lot of these guys are, especially the rookies, so I tend to keep them all kind of psychotically in great condition. Gloves. Again, I mean, I told you guys last time I wear gloves because my hands tend to sweat because I'm a piglet, but that's what my wife says. But you can see, like, that would be on your cards. Look at it. That would be on your cards if you weren't taking the prophylactic measure of wearing gloves. I got something black in here. What is that? Lurie Garcia. Don't know him. Nicky Lopez. I know he's a guy. Sean Doolittle. Fun fact, he can talk to animals. Kurt Suzuki. LA Dodgers. Guys, the LA Dodgers, if they get this Mookie Betts thing done, unbelievable team. It's going to be them and the Yankees. I'm calling it now. Dodgers, Yankees, old school World Series. You heard it here first. Christian Yelich. Hope he comes back okay, even though he's in the Cubbies division. Jeremy Jeffries. Carlos, and there's my guy, Yordan Alvarez. That's the card I was looking for. I watched another video opening this particular set, and I think the guy pulled about 3 of these out of about 10 packs. So these seem to be pretty popular, heavily populated in the packs. I don't know if there's any value to it. Reese Hoskins again, another Robin. That's a great looking card. Robin Yount, 85 design. Max Kepler. Matt Barnes. Jake Arrieta. I wish the Cubs had never gotten rid of old Jake Arrieta. I think he's awesome. I think his methods are, let's call them unique and idiosyncratic, and I think they work, and I think getting rid of him was a bad decision. But what do I know? Nothing. Mike Clevenger, Billy Hamilton, Hansel Robles, Eduardo Rodriguez, Ryan Presley, Trent Grisham, JT Real Muto, Zach Greinke, some pitcher guy, Alex Bregman. I can't even look at the Houston Astros right now after what they did to us. Andrew Kashner, Gary Sanchez, Daniel Polka, he's into dots. Ian Kinsler. One more, last pack. Let's see if we can get an autograph. That would make this a wonderful, wonderful evening of cards. Let's see what we got. Excuse me. Carson Kelly. Christian Yelich again. Paul Goldschmidt from some minor league team. Mitch Haniger. Juan Soto. All right. We've got a Juan Soto on our last video. We got his rookie card from the Update Series 2018. That was a great find. Thank you very much. Tim Anderson, League Leaders. This guy, I'm telling you, the White Sox. Watch out for the White Sox. I mean, it's going to be the Dodgers and the Yankees, but watch out for the White Sox. Francisco Lindor, Jose Barrios, Luke Jackson, Mike Tochman, Andrew Chaffin. He's been You know, he should. Never mind. Cut that out. Anderson, Miami. Anderson, Miami. What kind of name is that? Anderson, Miami. What a weird name. His name is on his jersey. He's supposed to have the name on the back. That's stupid. Fran Milres. David Dahl. All right, so all in all, not too bad. I'm glad I got that Jordan Alvarez. I'm loving this Bo Jackson. I think this is the coolest thing. Looking at the checklist of who is in this set, there's some good ones I would love to get. I saw my man Ken Griffey Jr. in there right there. Don Mattingly, my favorite player from when I was a kid. Cal Ripken Jr. Sandy Koufax. Like, there's some great names in that subset. And Bo Jackson is, in my opinion, the best. So we'll put him right there. I hope to meet Bo someday. That would be awesome. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to open these weird Saturday Night Fever time capsule cards. Super Bubble. Blows larger bubbles. Who's Bubbles? Distribution by the Donruss Company. All right. Let's pop this open. It feels like, I mean, I doubt it was resealed. It feels like that was the original seal. It's pretty weak. Ian, who sold this pack to me, Ian from South Bay Baseball Cards, aka South Bay Sports Cards, challenged me to eat the gum. I may or may not, depending on how it looks. Oh boy. Hey boy. Ooh. Well, this is what gum looks like from 1977. So what is that? 43 years old? Oh jeez. You know what? It smells like rubber. It really smells like latex or something. Maybe I'm smelling the gloves. Do you guys dare me to lick it? I'm gonna lick it. I licked it right there. Doesn't taste like anything. Hopefully I don't keel over dead. But let's take a look at these cards. These Saturday night full color movie photo cards. Brought to you by the great Donruss Company. I don't like their baseball. These are kind of beat, man. These look like they have water damage or something. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. If you're of a certain age, I'm sure it was a cultural touchstone. But if you're younger than probably 50, it could be a roll of the dice if you've seen it or not. But it's a pretty dark movie. If you watch this, it's like along with Dirty Dancing, it's a surprisingly dark movie that has sort of like a cultural vibe that does not line up with what the movie is about, I think. Because this is a super depressing movie when I watch it. It's really dark and depressing and just, I don't know, like the dancing is just covering up the depression that is in the movie. But anyway, enough on that. Saturday Night Fever. Got old John Travolta and his dancing partner. My hair. Oh, Al Pacino. Okay. Got them dancing. I think that's after he got beat up or something. I think he got in a fight with some other dancing crew or something. I don't remember. Oh, this is when he works at the paint store. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a dancing star someday. Oh, this is when he's dancing. Remember that part of the movie when he danced? In that movie, Saturday Night Fever, when John Travolta danced? Oh, those were some... And there he is with, I believe that's his older brother in the movie, who was a priest, I want to say? I don't remember. I'll have to rewatch the movie. These cards are kind of interesting. It looks like the back has no stats, no dancing stats, unfortunately. But it does look like it makes a puzzle, which I'm not gonna invest any more money in these. These are just a curious thing that I think is kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't even remember what I paid for. I think I paid $3 for this pack. So anybody who wants these cards can have them. Just send me a message. First person gets it. I'll mail them out to you along with this wrapper if you want it. Otherwise, I can throw them in the garbage. It's up to you. You want to see them get wasted? You want to do that? Or I can even send you the gun. I'm not going to send you the gun. That's gross. But I will send you these cards if you hit me up and tell me you want them. Password for the cards is Travolta. All right, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you on Tuesday again. Or maybe this will go up Tuesday. I'll see you later this week. We'll say it like that. When we'll be opening this, looking for my good buddy, the foul-mouthed Billy Ripken. Until then, take it easy. Have a good day.